Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. Jameson Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
In now, Jose Iglesias. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, their production for their number 3 hitter. It's been around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Stepping into the box, Mike Trout, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. James Hoyt gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Standing in, Matt Joyce. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, the left fielder, Matt Joyce.
And now a pitch on the way. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting second.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
The average to start things out at .324. 24 home runs and 63 runs batted in. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1. Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
One strike.
Two pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed, 2-2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Here's another 2-2.
Got a full count.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
The first baseman, Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He's come up in big spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the NL in RBIs.
Yeah, he can be found on the leaderboards for batting average and home runs too, guys. He's having a very special year so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A ball that's carrying. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. He's set, and the pitch. Segura at third with 2 away. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball just inside.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Lifted the other way to left center. Trout has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Anthony Rendon.
Number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, Keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Stepping in now, number 25. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 21 homers, 56 runs batted in. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
This is lifted out to left. Joyce is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 31.
At the plate, Josh Naylor comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
In there, 1-2 now.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Popped him up. Hoskins in foul ground, and that retires the side. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Didi Gregorius having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
First pitch coming, here it is. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Hoyt is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball 1, he'll get ball 2, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Naylor is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Now at the plate, Andrew Knapp will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the run is Ohtani. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Shohei Ohtani digging in next. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
1-0 the count. That evens it up 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled away. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
2-2's the count.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
So now to the plate, James Hoyt. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. One and 1 to the Angels pitcher.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Kurt Suzuki is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Roman Quinn is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Quinn has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Now at the plate, Jamison Taillon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope, ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Third baseman number 2, G.
So striding in, Gene Segura. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. From the stretch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game. Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, David Fletcher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Stepping up now, Anthony Rendon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he fouls this one off. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rhys Hoskins.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Alex Claudio takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Bryce Harper will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Claudio has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. That misses. 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, on the ground to the right side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw to third, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Odubel Herrera to the plate now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. On the move is Trout. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Andrew Knapp flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left, and this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Roman Quinn. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jameson.
In now, Jameson Taillon. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Set. Here's the 3-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Number 25 is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Lifted in the air out to left. On the move is Joyce, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Naylor.
Standing in now, Josh Naylor, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Shohei.
Striding in once again, Shohei Ohtani. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1
Now
gone.
The pitcher, Alex.
Phil Gosselin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Phil Gosselin.
Fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Gosselin is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Swing left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Count still at 1-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing. Bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias, and he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1 lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here. David
Fletcher is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off for ball 1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Angels 3. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Mike Mayers, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-1. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to left, number 25 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Here's Bryce Harper now. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
1-1.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Trout looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, number 43 on the year for him, and it's now 6-3. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 6-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Push to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liner.
Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, Josh.
And now for the Angels, Josh Naylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Joyce is there. And the inning is over. Angels strand one. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Bottom of the sixth inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, Odubel Herrera.
Not shortstop.
First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. The 0-1 on its way.
Ball. 1-1.
And that misses. 2-1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike two. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew Knapp, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-1 the count.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Roman Quinn, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Roman Quinn will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs.
Brad Miller will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody out. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. A 1-1.
That's the ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Yeah.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2-2.
Count is full.
Matt Joyce will be next. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Ty Buttrey is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Matt Joyce will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And it's in time to get him. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
Third baseman number 2, G99.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman number 17.
Ready for another chance? Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes.
1 and out.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken. Strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More to come on the show. Tyler Massett is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68.
7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder Shohei Ohtani.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch popped up. Segura waits on it. 2 gone.
Now that
stepping in and ready for another shot. Kurt Suzuki 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
1-2.
Popped him up. Hoskins over to his left, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Tony Watson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. 2-2.